Cats are a maze where you just hope to get it right in the end. Contrary to an old adage saying belonging to the cat family, they appear to be on their own. However, it is not true. They have more emotions than you can possibly imagine. Have you ever thought about if your cat can feel guilty after that naughty revenge and what their expression of it would like? This is a video in which I am going to clarify today's cat mystery: feline apologies. With no time left to waste, let's get right into it. The working of the cat's emotional system. So how do the emotions of a cat function? Cats are but not only people's pets, yet they are profound animals with a mysterious character that can be unfathomable. However, cats are absolutely unique animals endowed with a vast variety of sentiments that may unexpectedly charm us. As spectators, we are people just like them, and so when we observe and watch their actions, we can identify with them. Because like them, we also have those same emotions which are common to humanity, such as exactly the same feeling of love, happiness, and sadness. Undisputedly, it is this mysterious epic that tells us that we love cats. Cats develop a high level of psychological intelligence, and they can form, retain, and accumulate profound and durable relationships with their cats and human caregivers. They are romantic, and unlike the contemporary narratives, they do not use the most explicit manifestations to notify this fact. When they are petted, they purr, and they rub their fur against their master's legs, although one may do nothing more than share the space. This suffices for them. These innocent cat graces are literally show the heart connection they have with their loving guardian. Cats act like cats, and their chilled-out attitude is reflected on the well-mastered environment. This spot is a safe and familiar place for them to visit. These vocal cats persecute their own tail, go over the back losing balance, and finally purring with calm packed in the whole universe. Such instances of happiness will strengthen the bonds between a cat owner and their fuzzy friend, showing the colors of happy and nice side of cat personality. Yes, while cats exhibit certain positive emotions, such as happiness and excitement, they can equally be impacted by negative emotions, such as sadness and depression. Changes in their environment, such as the death of a monofloat or human belonging, a change of house, or a long absence from their master, can induce the state of grief and dejection in cats. For instance, they may become aloof, lose their engagement and attachment to gameplay, and be less lively and demonstrative. Providing emotional support can be crucial for your cat to get through these rough days. Therefore, you must watch the signals they provide and be supportive. Contrary to human beings, cats are also susceptible to anger and discontentment when they find themselves in specific conditions. This can be activated by disturbances in routine, by aggressive interventions with other animals or humans, or even by useless fulfillment of nothing they want. Cats can convey their discontent through different types of aggressive vocalizations, for example, growl or hiss. They can carry their dissatisfaction on by scratching or biting aggressively too. Keeping these emotions under control as calmly and as gentle as possible is significant to ensure that your cat will have its calming place where it can surely save itself from certain fear of the unpredictable behavior. For the first point, cats can discriminate the two types of behavior. The answer to that question is simple: no. They don't have a feeling like that tell them of right and wrong. For instance, your cat does not know that it is not okay to knock over that expensive vase that is on the table, or why scratching the couch is a bad thing. But that does not suggest that your cat is unconscious of your emotions. It is difficult to say whether they are able to comprehend the meaning of good and bad, but when they do something that leads to your disapproval, they are well aware of it. And how would they know this? As they see your soul exposed. It is said that non-verbal clues comprise a maximum of your verbal expressions, your tone of voice, and even your posture, in many cases. Cats have been shown to possess some intelligence to be able to recognize the sound of human voice. While you are happy, your speech can be friendly, something your cat has learned to connect with you during happy times, such as stroking or feeding. Sadly, if you are upset, your voice will sound very different, and the cat will sense that something is wrong. Aside from listening, they watch too. A study by University of Bari in Italy states that cats can recognize our feelings by their facial expressions. A smile or a frown in some way speaks of a story. Hence, they learn modeling our reactions more than choosing between good and evil. If we watch a behavior with a given response, then they will associate that action with that reaction. Indeed, a lot of what they will perceive as good or bad will be defined in great part by you. We are their guides. After understanding how they perceive our emotional responses, an inevitable question arises: cat apologize, can it? Here's the news, cats do not experience the guilty emotions as feelings of guilt we know as guilt. In other words, if you expect the cat will express any repentance, look like I'm sorry you can keep waiting for, it will never happen just like that. Although a cat has no idea what remorse is about, they understand when you have strong feelings such as getting upset or angry with them, it is around this time that they will come back and start looking to reconnect with you. If your cat follows your own cutesy behavior after he's naughty, it simply is a way to say, I not like your unpleasant face, let's be cool. In spite of their solitary lives, cats still care very deeply about their relationship with humans. They may be territorial and would be able to live without us, but that is not the reason that they do not form strong emotional bonds. They won't feel guilty about it, but will seek ways to reconnect with you once they are sure all is well. As in the point after this, I'm also going to explain how they reconnect with you. They are as close to a real apology as you'll hear. But before that, I urge for your help to enlarge our channel outreach and informing more people about cat care routine and what to do if your cat often apologizes to you. Appreciate it very much. Now, let's go over the 9 ways cats say sorry. A single regular and purring sound would be made by humans if they were to have a sound for universal peace. Cooling off cats, they make meows. They don't say sorry, but if you are lucky to hear this purring from your pet cat, after being on the mischievous side immediately after the mischief, they are most probably trying to say sorry to you. You often hear purring in connection with calm and comfort. Hence, cats purring at different rates is their way of seeking forgiveness. In the language of cats, the slow leaking, if an eye can be a deep expression of confidence and relaxation. They keep this up until they look deep into your eyes after mischief and send you a little visual kisses. They do this hoping you will forget the vase that is broken in your living room. Grooming of each other by cats is known to be one of the ways of bonding. The cat's muzzle lick is a signal of affection and protection, especially when misbehaving is detected. It can be seen as my form of very tender apology, though I did wrong, but we are still family. Whenever your kitty gives you the blessing of its presence or knocks you with a soft headbutt, as if a tiny trunk, it is shedding its scent, pheromones. This is their manner of showing you are mine and also reinforcing their social relationship with you. It is a sign of affection and faith. It distinguishes me from the locals, and dressing the same as them makes me feel more connected to them. What's more, once you catch your kitty after mischief, they pretend like they are saying we're friends. The well-known biscuit the cat behavior conveys the cat how it felt in its kittenhood when kneading mom's belly as a way of greeting her before feeding. If the maybe when this happening your cat began to knead, the cat was probably trying at the same time to get your comfort and give you an unexpressed apology. Cats might be able to bear pain in any other part of their body, but the abdomen is for sure the weakest part in their body. Then, that seems a good connotation. The belly up gives a platform to admit the shortcomings and displays vulnerabilities too along with it. There is no equal to the conversion of giving a small gift from your cat to your life. Though this might be disturbing to discover a mouse in your room, it is habitual with them to pass the message of their success in hunting. It might be an attempt to compensate for those pointy claws on your couch or a strange joke that sound like I got this for you. Now we are all right. Has your cat ever tailed waggingly come to you after playing with a string ball? Consequently, it is an initiative that involves us in interaction and possibly a way of saying, contact me please, because I still want to be close to you. It is rather a polite gesture of reconciliation. The play is quintessential to cats' well-being. After acting in an unwanted way, if your cat arrives to play with you or starts staring at you closely, it most likely means that they understand that everything is not all right with you. It's a way to encourage an airy mood, forget your anger being translated to, it's gonna pass sooner than you can imagine. However, these are just a few of the common and cute ways our furry kitties show remorse. This doesn't mean that they are not capable of perceiving human apologies, but they certainly have their own ways of conveying concern and empathy. By this stage of the video, your interest and your love for felines has been aroused. Do you know the ways your cat would prefer to be shown love, as opposed to the ways you want to show it? I herewith made the video that you just view on screen, which details on 8 secret ways of communicating your cats how much you love them in a way they can understand. Use the screen button to keep going and join us in the magic of Cat's World.